Hi everyone, welcome to Medi English with me, Miss Madeline. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about MUET Question 1 report writing. And I'm going to review a question of Session 2, 2020. In this question, it was about the employed graduates and the factors contributing to the employment. This is how it looks like. The question consists of a figure, which is in a chat, a line chat to be specific, and also a table. What do you do when you first get the question? Read the questions rubric. The questions rubric can be found at the top of the questions. Read through. It will tell you what is the subject reference for both figures. In this question, the number of employed graduates according to their academic qualification from 2013 to 17 is according to what mentioned in Figure 1. Check the titles out. So the focus of Figure 1 is the number of employed graduates. Whereas for Table 1, the factors contributing to the employment in 2017 is the subject for Figure 2, factors contributing to employment. What do you do next? Check on the time frame. The time frame given in the question is from 2013 to 2017 for Figure 1. And this indicates that the focus of the year in Figure 1 are these 5 years. As for Table 1, the year mentioned was only on 2017. So the focus for Figure 2 is 2017. And the similar year that you can find between Figure 1 and Figure 2 is 2017. Therefore, you can only relate the data from 2017 for both of the figures. Next, data. Identify the data in the question. For Figure 1, it is about the number of graduates, and the data was given to you accordingly. As for Table 1, the number of factors contributing to employment are the datas. How do you identify it? What you can do is to count on the number of factors. For example, diploma, 4 factors, bachelor's degree, 3, master degree, 2. So ensure that when you mention the subject reference, you are talking about the number of factors contributing to the employment. Next, key features. In this question, Figure 1 indicates the key features, which are diploma, bachelor's degree, and master degree as a type of graduates. As for Table 1, the factors contributing to the employment, namely knowledgeable, ability to adapt, highly skilled, job availability, and salaries are the key features. Once you are ready, you can start by writing your title. You can actually identify the title from the questions rubric. This is the example of the title. Next is the introduction. When you present the introduction, you can find the introduction from the title. Write down what Figure 1 indicates, presents, or shows. They are to be written in present tense. Ensure that you mention the year clearly for both the figure and the table, because they have different years. As for the overview, make sure that you identify the relationship between the number of employed graduates and also the factors contributing to the employment. So in these questions, we can actually see that the factors contributing to the employment in 2017 corresponded to the number of employed graduates in 2017. The word corresponded to can also be replaced with other words such as correlated with. Or, if you could see a direct relationship between Figure 1 and Table 1, you may use words like affected, influenced, contributed. Now, how to write analysis? Analysis is form of subject reference, key feature, trend, plus data, and time frame. And they are to be written in past tense. Writing the analysis. The candidate can look at the number of graduates according to academic qualification from the year of 2013 to 2016. You can talk about the movement trend on whether it increased, decreased, or remained the same. As for 2017, candidate can make a comparison trend by mentioning the highest, the lowest, higher than, or lower than. As for the analysis for Table 1, candidate can identify a comparison trend by identifying the number of factors. Which one is the most number, the least number, more than, or less than? Take a look at this example. In 2013, the number of employed graduates of bachelor's degree was the highest. So when I do this, I'm actually referring to the data in 2013 as the highest 110. And be sure that your analysis consists of all the 5 elements in the questions. Look at sample number 2. The number of employed graduates of bachelor's degree decreased to 90,000 in 2014 and 70,000 in 2015. So in this sample, I am referring to the data in 2014 and 15 for the same academic qualification, which is bachelor's degree. Then look at the next example. Number of employed graduates of bachelor's degree rose to 100,000 in 2016. And I am still looking at the same line where there is an increase. And another example that I would like to show you here is in 2017, number of employed graduates of bachelor's degree was the second highest, 120,000. Notice that when I do the analysis for this, I am actually looking at a trend where it moved down from 110 to 90,000 to 70,000, and then the trend moved upward until it reached the highest. So I have covered all the data for bachelor's degree for figure number 1. Here is an example of how we can combine all the analysis that we made in figure 1 just now. If you notice, all the analyses were written in their individual sentences, and there are repetitions of words. You can see on the left-hand side are the independent sentence of the analysis, while on the right-hand side, I try to combine the information in a paragraph. And it's quite lengthy, isn't it? And the word highlighted there, the phrases highlighted here, are actually a repetition of words. So in order to prevent all this repetition of words, we can try to use pronoun to replace these phrases. Take a look at the yellow box shown here. In 2013, the number of employed graduates from bachelor's degree was the highest, 110,000, but I replaced the one in the yellow phrase, but it refers to the number of employed graduates of bachelor degree decreased to 90,000 2014 and 17,000 2015. It then, again, I use a pronoun it to represent the number of employed graduates of bachelor's degree rose to 100,000 in 2016. In 2017, it again is a pronoun to replace the same subject that we're talking about, was the second highest, 120,000. So what I am making here is I have reduced the number of time for me to repeat number of employed graduate of bachelor's degree. Okay, not only that it save up some words, it will be more compact and you will be awarded marks accordingly. Highest, 1 analysis, decreased to 90,000, 1, and 70,000 in 2015. So there are 2 analyses that you made here. Then rose, another analysis, and the second highest. Get it? Now, I would like to go to table 1 for the analysis this time. Earlier on, I have mentioned to you that the factors contributing to employment can be counted by the number of factors. Diploma 4, bachelor's degree 3, and master degree 2 number of factors. Take a look at this. The most number, 4, of factors contributing to employment in 2017 was from diploma, namely knowledgeable, ability to adapt, job availability, and salary. So in this answer, I mentioned a trend word, data, subject reference, time frame, key feature. 5 elements are present. And I also included the key feature. Look at the second example. Bachelor's degree had 3 factors contributing to employment in 2017, namely knowledgeable, job availability, and salary, which were more factors compared to master degree. So in this answer, I am making a comparison of bachelor's degree and master degree. And when I am able to do this, I will be given a marks on more factors. And this is actually referring to the comparison of number of factors for bachelor's degree and master degree. Get it? Now, you have already known how to write analysis. I hope you have gotten the idea. Now, our focus is on synthesis. So when we write synthesis, it means you're trying to relate what happened in figure 1 to table 1. And of course, because there's only a year that is related to each other, the focus of our writing about synthesis should be on the same year only, which is 2017. So look at that particular group of number of graduates, okay, employed graduates, and how it relates to the factors. Yeah, diploma 190,000 was the highest in 2017, and then bachelor's degree 120,000, the second highest, and master degree 60,000, the lowest. And we can also see in table 1, the diploma number of factors contributing to employments are 4, bachelor's degree 3, and master degree 2. So we could say that the number 4 is the most number, number 3 second most number, and master degree had the least number of factors. Which means the more number of factors contributing to employment in 2017, the higher the number of employed graduates. Get it? Now, let's focus in 2017 only. So when we look at year 2017, that will be the things that we are looking at related to table 1. I would like to talk about diploma as the highest number of, the highest number of employed graduates was diploma. And I would like to link to the highest or the most number of factors contributing to employment for 2017, which is diploma as well. Both of these are based on the data of diploma. So in 2017, diploma was the number of employed graduates for diploma was the highest, and also the number of factors was the highest. Then I can make one relationship here. Number of employed graduate for diploma was the highest. Link it to number of factor contributing to employment in the same year. And this previously, I have mentioned to you that diploma number of employed graduate was the highest at 190,000. And the factors, diploma had the most number of factors, which are 4. So based on these two information, I would like to write a synthesis, and this is the result. Number of employed graduate for diploma was the highest, 190,000 in 2017. Because, so this is the linking word, it is a pronoun that refers to diploma, had the most number, trend word, data for factors contributing to the employment in the same year. Namely, knowledgeable, ability to adapt, job availability, and salary. So these are the key features. So looking at this answer, we can say that we are actually scoring 1 analysis for the highest Because is a linking word. Provided that you get your answer correctly, you will be awarded with a synthesis, and of course, and another analysis for the most number. Okay? All right. Let's look at different examples. Okay, we have two here. In 2017, the number of employed graduates from master degree was the lowest at 60,000 because linking with master degree had the least factors contributing to employment, knowledgeable and highly skilled. So in this answer, we have one analysis for the lowest. The linking word is a synthesis, and the least is another analysis. Okay, and then the next example, the number of employed graduates from bachelor's degree, 120,000, was higher than, there's a comparison trend word here, master degree, 60,000, as, okay, there's a linking word, bachelor's degree had more, okay, namely knowledgeable, job ability, and salary factors contributing to the employment than master degree. The data is 2. Okay, so based on this answer, we can actually give, we will be awarded with analysis mark for the higher than, okay, was higher than, more, okay, more factors, as well as the synthesis for S. S is a synthesis. Okay. All right, we have come to the end of the report writing. When you are to write your conclusion, you can actually paraphrase what you had in your overview by changing overall to in conclusion, and by replacing the sentence to from an active to passive voice, and also to replace the linking word corresponded to with correlated with. Or if you know what is the relationship, which affects which one, the cause-effect relationship between figure 1 and table 1, you can straight away use the word, okay, the linking word. All right. All right. Last but not least, I would like to give you some more reminders on your writing. Read the questions rubric first. This is for you to identify the subject reference. So when you got the subject reference correct, make sure that you also examine the key feature, data, and time frame correctly. This will ensure you do not make inaccuracy in your writing. And when you are ready to write, make sure you present the title clearly. You can ensure that you have mentioned the subject reference, the time frame correctly. As for the introduction, make sure you introduce the charts given in the question and ensure that every single information that is needed, especially on the time frame, is correctly written. Accurate overview, the relationship between the charts. Make sure you are able to make it clear to your examiner how Table 1 and Figure 1 are related to one and another, and ensure that the time frame is accurate, and also ensure that your conclusion is presented accurately. As for the analysis, remember the 5 elements: subject, key feature, trend, data, and time frame. Make sure these 5 elements present. Double check your answers. As for synthesis, as possible, you should be able to produce one A from Figure 1 and the other A from Table 1 and link them with a linking word. Okay, appropriate linking word. Yeah? You might want to check of the logical link or illogical link. Remember, the length of the writing is 150 to 200. Not writing in between this number of words means you're not fulfilling the requirement. And of course, if you write more, it does not help you, but it will kind of drag you down, because whatever comes after the 200th word will not be assessed. Make sure you have varieties of sentence structures. Try to make use of and understand how parts of speech work in a sentence. Varied vocabularies. You need to demonstrate you know different vocabularies through presenting the trend word, and make sure the trend words are appropriate, yeah, suitable for the trend. Effective linkage. Ensure that you used linkers correctly when you want to show an opposite idea or you want to show additional idea. There are different linkers. You might want to go back to your book to refer to these linkers. Yeah? Paragraphs show unity and reasonable planning. Ensure that you plan your idea well, what to say first and what to say later. Once you have mentioned the data on, for example, diploma, number of employed graduate from diploma, try to finish up what you have for diploma before you move on to bachelor's degree or master's degree. Alright everyone, that's all about it. Did you like to wish you all the best in your MUET later? Do remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.